Thokozani Grand greetings. Abundant blessings to us all. I go by Baba Lex. Welcome back to the channel. Check this weather, man. How y'all feeling? As you can see by the discussion board, there's a full moon happening in Cancer on Monday, Moon Day the 13th of this Gregorian calendar, January. This is interacting with your emotions. And see what's happening with this energy, okay? It is not a super full moon, okay? It's just a normal, regular full moon. However, as you are aware, what takes place on a full moon? I'm going to leave a poll over there. Hopefully my moderator can jump in and assist with that. But what usually takes place on a full moon? Okay, in terms of the mental health. Okay, it's got to do with lunar. All right, I'm going to allow some beings to join. I'm also going to just share this. Share, boom, with a few beings. All right. We are also going to be fasted. So what I'm doing now, just coming from a coaching session, Thokozani. Trickle in as you trickle in. I'm just going to keep sharing a little bit with some beautiful beings. How y'all feeling? How you guys feeling? Baba Lex is back in the building with some beautiful updates, as well as you're aware, we fast every month on the full moon. Everybody's been asking now, Baba Lex, we want to know about the fast. Thokozani. Just came from a coaching session now. I just showed us the weather outside. Overcast. I mean, before this overcast hit here 𝘎𝙘𝙝 in Johannesburg, what was taking place? Heat wave. Not just Johannesburg, the country. Okay, also weird and wonderful weather. Okay, I want you guys to take stock of this. Take stock of this weather and begin to know what's going for what. You know, as I allude to in my new book, which is out, we are grateful. The Law of Attunement Teachings, book 1. All right. In that book, it is teachings on yourself and your cells. CELLPH, potential hydrogen. Are you in acidosis, or are you in a state of alkaline? Or are you balanced, or are you in between? Or are you shooting between just death, which is acid, and balance, or just down here? Okay, so this is what's going to give you your ability for your potential hydrogen, which is linked to your cellular mitochondria. So that action, what is happening, okay, that will allow you to recognize, not only recognize, begin to put into practice how to balance yourself and your cells. An amazing place to be. See, once you know, once you're aware of your own awareness, okay, you have to be aware of your awareness, okay? You must. Once again, we are here for a nice, beautiful update. The full moon in Cancer. The reason why we're utilizing, what's this called? Western astrology is because that's how we got programmed. You can't want to now, especially us Tina, especially Africans. Yes, we're moving back to our calendar. We're moving back to our own angle of everything so that we are in the right, correct seasons to receive, to plant, etc., etc. This is why izinto zakho azihlangani. Your stuff are not gathering. They're not linking. You're not gelling. I'm a blockage. You know, traumas, blah, blah, blah. All of this, my book, The Law of Attunement Teachings, will assist you. All right? Pre-orders are available. The link will be up by the end of this week. So please look out on all of the social medias at Lex Stays Liquid. Okay? It's going to assist you with the beans. Thabo, Thandeka, Jack, Jane, to go and grow your beanstalk. Take this information, which is plenty. 𝘎𝙘𝙝, it's a lot. And then you put it in formation. through your grid, your chakras, therefore organs, therefore glands, therefore hormones. You see, you start to balance yourself. You become walking apothecary. I'd love some dopamine right now. That's that reward hormone. Okay, I'd love some serotonin right there. Okay, that's the day hormone. It's you being alive, awake. You know what I'm saying? All of those processes need these hormones. But guess what? When when you get up, straight off the bed, your knees, ouch, yes. This guy's 25. Oof, you got sore knees. Your kidneys are sore, okay? You're having brain fog. You have to take coffee. You have to take amabilis. You have to take this. You have to take that for you to be well. But guess what's also interacting with you? All of the celestial bodies and the moon, okay? Baba Lex made this method on the moon because it interacts with our waters. Hence the Law of Attunement Teachings. To teach you firstly about what is you, what is amanzi, what is the waters moving through me. What am I doing? Here, now. Not trying to control the future, anxieties, or trying to change the past, depression. Deep resting is what required in depression. But not just the resting like this. No. You need to clean all of the stuff that makes you keep up at night. In other words, your mind is moving while you're here. Your mind is doing other things. So which means you're not in your body. Also, the further you go into this, you begin to interact with entities. As I allude to in all of the lives, and especially every single day, guess what? Luciferian false light programming makes you pray because of religion, right? So when you write down the word pray, that's what you're saying. Something's preying upon you, or you are preying upon something. You now need to be emotionally intelligent, okay? And you need to know where you're at all moments, at all stages. Otherwise, anything can take you through your imbalanced waters. Seen. This is what removes you from this reality, from your body. These 7 deadly sins: gluttony, greed, lust, sloth, wrath, envy, pride, everybody. Pride, everybody. That's pride in your appearance. Oh, break the mirrors. That's what I did upon my journey. And especially when you take a fast, and especially on the full moon, as I asked the question, what tends to take place in the mental space? What do we call someone who's not interacting with Luna in a balanced manner? What do we call them? What do we refer to them as? The spell is there. Oh, that guy's or that girl's Whenever it's full moon now, what's happening? Your waters are interacting. Your emotions are interacting with your waters. Your waters interact with the moon. They also interact with all of the other celestial bodies because those are also waters. Okay? Water is one of the most abundant elements, if not the top 2 elements, physical, multidimensional, available in the cosmos. So not just this dimension you'll find water. As you say, 3rd dimension. You observe things in 2 dimensions. How can you see? And then they say we're in the 3rd dimension. You now need to come into yourself and your cells. Because what you eat, they say packet says organic, blah, 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 blah. Yet you feel like shit. Who's fooling a who? You fooling a me. You seen? You now, even now, you're manifesting yourself into this place. But now, even now, you're still going to go and eat that stuff that they said is going to make you well. No. What you must do is 0 point yourself. Don't add more thing. This is what this full moon does every month. Especially the ladies, the ones who I've fasted with for 5 years now, straight, plus, okay? The wild and wonderful things that happens to themselves and their cells, automatic, their system come into a balance. Even your mind. You see, that monkey disappear for a little bit. But depending on what you reintroduce in terms of programming, you then reintroduce yourself to be able to practice this. Gluttony, greed. Those are the first two 7 deadly sins you encounter when you fast. When you take a fast, especially over the full moon, you'll realize, wow, I eat like a pig, number one. And also what I eat is rubbish. I'm actually eating nothing. What you'll find when you come to where I'm at, okay, because you will receive this, you will get here. But first you must make a choice. No, wait. Make a selection amongst all of the choices, because choice is an illusion. Spoiled for choice. You've heard of that thing? Right. Did someone answer that question? Okay, wow, this thing is unstable today. You see, that's that energy. You're feeling unstable in your bodies. I can feel this energy. It's even making my stuff unstable on this side here. I'm balanced, so I know. You see, I don't believe. I had to remove those programs through what I'm going to speak about here and what I'm just getting into nice and slightly. Okay? Boom. Okay? Conscious consistency. Lex stays liquid. Okay? You've got to become liquid in your own movement. Okay? Your life mustn't be stagnant. I mean, how many of you are seeing flames? Your Baba Lex direct. Yes, the full moon direct. It's playing with your emotions. It's showering you. It's shaking you. It's asking you question. Why do you do that? Why are you unhappy? Why did that? Okay? Thokozani. Shout out 𝙎𝙗𝙗𝙗, shout out 𝑘𝙗𝙗𝙗, shout out daughter of the what? Shout out ... Shout out Marcia Morea. Shout out Mhlongonolo. Shout out Sitatu. Shout out Gomzi. I don't know what the rest is. Shout out Tumza Math. Shout out the Lighthouse Portal. All the way from Maui, Hawaii. That is our moderator. Beautiful. It's also where the Law of Attunement Teachings, book 1, is being independently published from. I'm not going to be partnering with anybody like a exclusive book, an Amazon, blah blah, because guess what? That's Luciferian false light people or beings or programmers. Okay, they take from creators. I'm a creator. Okay, this is what the age of Aquarius is. It's a creator creating abundance, so there's no lack. So when we go with those Luciferians, this is what they do, and this is what keeps us playing in these. Okay, what that does is, and go check it out for yourself. I investigated. Okay, I wanted to go a partnership with for the Law of Attunement Teachings book, which is a Teachings of the Ages. It's going to assist my people to help them not have brain fog every day, not be confused by what all of this dust is. Okay, not the children suffering, etc., etc., etc. The women dying, these guys going live acting crazy. Okay, taking alcohol and trying to suppress emotions. This is not what we want. What we require is a cleansing. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, we're not fighting, but we must take ourselves and ourselves serious. Okay, that's the war. That's what we're fighting, not outside. We did that. Martin Luther King, Steve Biko, Chris Honey, Garvey's, all of them did that. We now need to emotional intelligent. A lioness doesn't leave her cubs with a giraffe. And then when she gets back, she shouts at the cubs for acting like giraffe. Come on now. Take care of our own. Ain't no more now give them to a hulumente or a system, a Luciferian programs. Then they come back acting wild, and then you're like, oh wow, why is my child acting like this? Stop that. That's emotional and unintelligent. It's also killing us all, because now the youth, look at I'm a 2000, they're on TikTok trying to find connections. Okay, wild, weird things. You've got VR, things which don't even exist, so that they can find themselves. While the elders, y'all, say, oh, my child is on drugs now. They're trying to find what's happening. Okay? The Law of Attunement Teachings is going to allow us to know what's going for what. Even you, just because you're 80-something doesn't mean you know everything. You also, you're idiot. If you're still following this system, you're idiot. There, I said it, my chest. Because me, I don't follow that stuff. Hence why I'm saying I approach Amazon, for example. My book, The Law of Attunement, independently published, which is why I'm going to only ship it out. I'm going to give her from my heart to your hands. Because I go to Amazon, I say, okay, let's partner up. They will take 60% and I take 40%. Bro, what is that? If you're an artist, you know. It's wild. Okay? And so we're moving into an age where it's the age of artists, the age of creators, those who are not in fear, those who are ready to create, but something brand new, something fresh. You see? When it's fresh, it cannot be built off a rickety bridge, aka this system. This system is toast. Make it run though. Make it run though, and enjoy it, because this full moon is what it does, a full moon. Okay, now let's get into the teachings. Baba Lex had to just make example, even of myself, because this is what shadow work is. Okay, guys, you must be in compassion for those who don't see, but then leave them alone to be. No problem. I love you. That side. Me, boom, simple. It's not, oh, he hates us, oh, he thinks, blah, blah. No, you're emotionally unintelligent. When there's no electricity, you're angry. Or there's no water, but you flip your script. Or you didn't eat your sweets. Or you don't take your drugs. Or you don't hit your liquor. You wild. You see? So other things are controlling you. Nothing, no thing, except for myself. And my cells control me. So that's an all me. Right now, all of us are taken by something. For now. But now the point is, with full moon illumination, to illuminate you while you're fasted with Baba Lex or by yourself, okay? There's only 13 beings that I take with me, okay? It's a paid container because I allow us to explore what's going on. And I give you the beings direct, individually, you know? And then you can choose to interact with the others who are in the container as well as the Lighthouse Portal, okay? All the way from Maui, Hawaii, with a lot of gnosis. I'm talking ancient as well, okay? Not just about the mermaids. Is it normal? Okay, we can get into things like this, right? So it's all about you wanting to ground your dreams. This is the Law of Attunement Teachings. I am grounding my dreams in the flesh, you see? But it's not to show off, blah, blah, or use the ego mind. This is why you must cleanse. Brings us to here. You see? See this? When we cleanse, look at the eye, you see? Clarify. It's clear. You can see now. You see? You are able to know what's bamboozling you. Not just in your body, the aches, the pains, the suffering, the diabetes, the high blood pressure. All of that trash that you now need to make more Luciferian money, which doesn't exist, it's just paper, has no value. It allows you to play in gluttony, greed, lust, sloth, wrath, uncontrolled anger, which is wrath, envy, pride. You see? That's all. You're able to play here. Do you want to play here? That's a question you must ask yourselves. And yourselves, while you're clear, you're clarified, and you're in conscious consistency mode. Boom, that's a liquid state. Boom, now you know what's going for what. Boom, you're focused. Boom, spirit of confusion don't exist. Boom, oh yes, I can assist myself and my family. Boom, because in Cancer, this is the properties of Cancer. Okay, Cancerians in the house? Must I give you a little bit of a reading? Oh, this guy's wild. Of course, because we all are. Creators are wild. That is chaos. Chaos is creation. But if you don't know what chaos is, it looks like death. It looks like destruction. It looks like wild things. That's what change is. Change is chaos. It's darkness. But you don't know. You're unaware because of what they've taught us. All right? They've taught us to look at things outside as death. Baba Lex, don't do it. I'm not going to go into anyone again, but I'm just saying that we now need to take ourselves seriously. But this full moon every month, what it allows you to have a spotlight which is shone upon, right? Because once again, when I was creating this 72-hour water-only full moon fast, I realized when I spontaneously was fasting by myself, things are coming up which I forgot. Okay, one thing. A lot of what everyone's going through outside, I'm able to not be reactive to. Wow, that's my own therapy now. Now I'm taking myself to therapy. This feels good. Now I don't interact like a child outside. Just because that car's a little bit late, I don't... See? That's emotional unintelligent. But you're a grown man, bro. What are you doing? Started asking myself these good questions, which grown men must ask themselves. You 21 plus, 18, 19, you can still play games, 20, still a little bit dizzy, it's fine. Okay, but as a man, the young boys, see, because that's why I founded the Conscious Men community. Out of all of these questions, I'm sure a lot of you are asking these things, okay? In yourself, by yourself. And then, you lean to the drugs, the alcohol, the 𝙒𝙘𝙝. Yes, of course, because who's going to help you? Your other brothers are doing the same thing, so you might as well. But then you go to sleep at night by yourself. And your cells, that's when these things start to play. Remember, once you're in a cesspool of negativity, they call it, come what may, that means your water's off balance. That's what this moon does, bro. Lunatic. Not psychopath, blah, blah, blah. Lunatic. That's where that come from. Seen? Seen. Now, you can begin to put that through the vessel. What does that mean for me? Lunatic. Okay, Luna, referring to moon. Tick. Bloodsucker. Parasite. Shit, so that's what I am when I'm a lunatic. I'm a light, a luminary that is leeching, biting, taking blood sucking or life force, right, from things, people, places, myself. Wow. That's why I feel dizzy. That's why I feel empty. That's why I feel lost. I don't have any purpose. Oh shit, what they told me was real is not. Fuck. My dad left me when I was... So, these guys take drugs all the time. When I take drugs, I don't feel good. I almost went to jail the other day. See, the police also, what they do is, they don't even listen to, especially me, I'm a black man. They caught my other guy just for having a little kop of some Zolo. And I just wanted to blow trees, just to smile a little bit. Fuck, when I go to that place there, my mom, since she separated with that guy, who I don't even know anymore, didn't even get to meet, she says that I must be a man, but I don't know how to. What does that mean? Society says I must come with money everywhere, but how do I do that? It's not even my passion. When I get there, I'm just a number. 2020, the rapture, they started taking jobs. Then I had to forcefully take some needlecraft, 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗. Now my brain is wild. I need to get more pills. You see what I mean by this? Guys, it's a real thing. It's endless. Okay? I don't mean to scare you. I have to show you what it is. Once again, this is why we also slip into Lexius mode. Okay? Some of you call it Morpheus. The Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1, I give all of these foundations so that we're not confused. Shout out Nancy Kudzai. Shout out, is it 𝙒𝙗𝙝_K or 𝘼𝙗𝙝_K? I butchered that. Sorry about that. Thokozani. Thank you for joining. You're amazing. 𝙗𝙗___ raw, star raw. 𝙗𝙗__ star raw. Shout out Thokozani, about 4 Thokozani. Welcome. We have a Zulu in the house. Zulu, Thokozani. Are you from 𝘖𝙗𝙗𝙗? Huh? How's it going there? How's the weather, 𝘖𝙗𝙗𝙗? Remember, there's also energy being patched from 𝘖𝙗𝙗𝙗. So you must look at the weather anomalies, guys. Look at my lives where I give these beans. I don't want to tell you direct here because they're going to ban the videos. I'm being as much as I walk the line, like all the time, you see? But the book will give you all of the foundations, so do the pre-orders, please. You're going to help yourself. The link will be up by Friday, okay? And then also subscribe to YouTube. Go watch those. You'll see 1 view, 2 views. Don't worry about that. Once the consciousness slap, you can say you were there first. It's a real thing. Everything is shifting. So are you. You're changing. The sun is changing, so it's inevitable. What's taking place is inevitable. your DNA is changing. But depending on your cellular pH, when these pulses, the moon, the sun, everything dancing interacts, it's either going to mutate you like this or like that. Don't kill the messenger. Shout out SBV. Shout out Dansile-Lady-T. Shout out 𝘎𝙘𝙗𝙖. Shout out 𝙃𝙚𝙗𝙗268. You see, if you're user blah 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 blah, I can't shout you out. Please, man. Come on. Get a real account. If you're a bot, I don't know if you can learn. I don't know if AI can learn lives. Guys, anyone? Yo. Wow, what world are we in now, guys? Shout out 𝙒𝙖𝙗𝙗. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Yes, where you tuning in from? How's this energy? I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa currently. Okay, just finished with a client also training. You know, we're about to get in the fast. We haven't broken our fast for today. We're still on water as per usual. Conscious consistency. You know we clear. Yeah. We're excited for the fast. Remember, we don't lose weight anymore for when we fast. I know that's going to be one of the frequently asked questions. Moderator, I know you can be on that when we get to questions. So yeah, you can ask me questions when we get there. I'm just going to give energy more on top of what I already have on this Cancerian energy. Remember, we were programmed with Western civilizational culture. We have to unprogram that, and then we jump onto African spirituality in terms of 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙥, as in now we go into learning, you know, the seasons, and then that will interact with ourselves, because we won't be planting when we're meant to be harvesting. We won't be harvesting when we're meant to be planting. Showcase, right? Shout out MMT Catering 98 at wow. Shout out Cynthia Sebakam. Yeah, Thokozani. Shout out 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙥 wabana. Shout out 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙥 wabana. Yay. Hey, please, I hope you're being safe, being a responsible man out there. Our women are dying senselessly. Let's not be adding to that rubbish. You see, this is why we also do these teachings on a Friday and a Monday, especially. This is just the update for the fast and the energy, so it was spontaneous. But you know, this is why those gents who are focused rather come here and we learn something, each one reach one, each one teach one, and then also we start to create for the fifth dimensional reality. And it's starting here in Mama Africa. So I've already got a lot of connections: Ghana, Zimbabwe, Namibia, because borders are going to start getting cancelled. Watch. Don't say, I'm just telling you from a clear gnosis, a clear knowing. I'm not thinking, I'm not believing. You won't read it anywhere. It's the energy. Once you're here, especially if you're fasting with Baba Lex this full moon, you'll start to attune. Hence the law of attunement. You'll attune to the rhythm, not just of yourself, the rhythm of your melanin. Your melatonin, they say. Melanin. You're in rhythm, but you're off. How? Your rhythm can dance, but your life off. How? Angas. Baba Lex giving you the beans, man. Thokozani. Twala Tando. Shout out. Shout out, Jojo. Appreciate love for the gifts. Welcome. How you feeling? Cool. We're going to be talking about this full moon in Cancer. Thokozani, share it nicely. And then we're going to enter nicely with the teachings. I do have slight notes, not too many. Okay. And then also a little bit over here. But also, you know, we already have the information. But those of you who are studious and love a bit of order, I like to cater to everybody. Okay, because once again, each one reach one, each one teach one. Wisdom, water, gives us a liquid state. Be liquid. Okay, not be water, my friend, but that's my inspiration. Bruce Lee, be water, my friend. You pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You pour water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. You pour your spirit into yourself and your cells through your breath and being a clear vessel. You do the rest. The Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1, Foundational. Thank you. Kajal, Siwanandan, Shukran, if I got that correct. Okay, we also on the Kundalini Yoga, really strong. This is powerful. I'm as I said, Baba Lex is very in with the alchemy, liquid alchemist, as well as just the teachings. This is a powerful teachings, which I also know myself, but I also love to go back to basics. Okay? Basics is the foundational. Also how I teach and how I write. Basics of foundation, you simplify to amplify. Okay? See all of the mudras even. Right there. Positioning. So that you know what you're doing. You see? Oh yeah, just do this yoga because you'll feel good. No. Why? Baba Lex asked why. You, your child self, your shadow self, used to ask why. Well, you as a child before it became a shadow. This is also what I teach and coach. It's nothing scary. It's not some biblical thing. It's not some demon. Okay? It's you. Your shadow is just the baby you who's been neglected. You see? You see why I always coach like this? Because you are just energy moving. So if you just always touching everything, what you doing? What you doing? You see, you've got to now, right, what does this mean? It's not, that guy's no, what does that mean? What does this stuff mean? What does it all mean? You need to get into symbols and sigils. I told you, that's why I'm also a tattoo artist. Because, and this is my speciality, symbols and sigils. So that you know what you're doing. You get there, it's explosives, you don't know. But it's other realmly type of explosives. Or it's a place of protection. Or a place of when you go there at this moment. In this season. In this, you see, you need to know what's going for what. Luciferian false light programming loves to see you confused. You must be dazed. You must be in fear. Here's an example. Blue light is false light. Example of, see? You hitting this at the wrong moments, the wrong times. That's why at night, got that insomnia, can't even sleep. It's just one factor, yes, but there's gang. Remember, they had to be stacked, okay? And then that's why we begin interacting with the 7 deadly sins. That becomes our daily mantra. This is why I say in the book, The Law of Attunement Teachings, that we're Luciferians. We're born into Luciferianism. This is what we practice on the daily. Tell me one day where you don't encounter this, not just within yourself and your cells, but with others. Please, please. If you say no, guess what Baba Lex wants to do? I want to bring you up even. Wow. Because then you're an anomaly. What are you? You see? There's nobody that doesn't practice this stuff. Gluttony, greed, lust, sloth, wrath, uncontrolled anger, yes, envy, pride. Baba Lex got you. Huh? Come on, guys. Come on. This is what keeps us in a lower consciousness. See? Thokozani Bonabakhulu. You see, this is what keeps us in a lower consciousness. You see? And in this lower consciousness, we play there. Simple. It's not some biblical thing. It's not some anomaly. It's not some, that's why I framed it as the human condition. It's simply our inner environment. Environment. Our cells, ourselves, our potential hydrogen. What are we converting? And also the sun. What does it pulse when it brings out bigger energy? Higher forms of energy. Spring, summer, hydrogen. You see? So if your potential hydrogen is on a zip, you're either playing between balance and acid. You're dancing with those things. Your reception of your cells is for death. Death culture. Hashtag death culture. Go check it out. That is Luciferianism. False light. False light bearing. Okay? Remember, Lucifer was an angel. Wonderful. But an angel scorned. I'm going to show you. Who do you think you are to kick me out of heaven? Okay. Watch this. I'm going to show you with your creations. Me, Lucifer, you dare kick me out? I'm going to show you. That's what I would do if I was Lucifer. If I was scorned, look at us. Because we practice that shit. You seen? Thokozani Bo. What an amazing moment to be available on this beautiful plane. Okay? Not a spinning ball going through. What are you? Come on now. Conscious consistency. Become a clear vessel. Become in clear gnosis, clear knowing. Then you don't believe. In between belief, those of you who are here regularly, in between belief is like I said the other live, because now it's going to make sense. I told you it will only make sense when you make sense of your senses. Common sense is outglitched by programs, which are Luciferian false light. Okay? Shout out 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙚𝙚. How you feeling today? Thokozani Dlami. Thokozani. Yes, I love the synchronicity, man. Attunement. The Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1 is available for pre-order. Please follow Lex Stays Liquid everywhere. Shout out Nana786. You're amazing. You're powerful. Shout out Miss 309. You're powerful. Thank you. Shout out Saint Hale Mguni at. You are powerful. Thank you. Thokoza, I see you. Amazing. Shout out Ozzy. You're powerful. You're amazing. Shout out Rapelang. What's the steez on that side? Dinsang. No more birimarung, dog. No more birimarung. No more beer in the air, dog. Because now y'all are looking to cleanse. You see? Because now you're going to see what that program of Al-Ghul does. Al-Ghul. What it's doing in the system. Nah? It's because I'm getting this from the clients who I'm now already working with. I've got a January special on the WhatsApp. Just look for the details on the landing page. You can book your sessions. 150 Rand for my locals. My internationals, 150 Rand for y'all too. That's cheap as dust. Wow, that's peanuts. But you see, we don't do this for the money, man. It's to just assist the mind, man. A lot of you want to talk, but I'm not just going to be there available to just spew. Baba Lex doesn't do that. But I can provide the space where I can give you beans for you to go and handle it. You must be emotional intelligence. You see? Especially if you're a grown body. Because all of us tend to our gardens. Right? This is how we become fifth dimensional beings. Especially while the full moon is hitting. Don't go outside. Don't interact with things. Just basically, don't create new stuff. This is a moment that's illuminating you. Why do you think your shadow is available? Hence why we fast in the full moon. We do shadow work. Your shadow is the most illuminated. It's following you. Bang, 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 bang. You got a shadow there. Oh. See? So the symbolism is not just there. We can dimensionalize that into physicality. You see? Shout out, it's just Jason. Shout out Happiness Siban or Chiban or Tsiban. Shout out Arnold Kazimoto. Shout out Panel Projects. Shout out Sia. Shout out Amna Islam. How you feeling? How you doing? Shout out Benge, the 1A. The 1A. I would see it's chopping a few of you in and out. Keep coming back in, keep sharing, keep liking, because this information is powerful. It's going to assist you. Those of you who are not going to be fasting with me, yes, it is a paid container. I know it's January. Cool. Run your game. You can still fast. Okay? That's the beauty about being freedom and a sovereign being. Okay? We're now attempting to free the dome and also the body from the bondages that I framed in the Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1, as Luciferian false light programs. Lucifer, light bearer. Lucifer was an angel, an angle. Therefore, he has a gnosis of a degree of light, albeit false light, because all it does is it directs you straight to death. Money, politics, the system in general. Because when you're in there, you interact with these, always. The 7 deadly sins: gluttony, greed, lust, sloth, wrath, envy, pride. Wrath is uncontrolled anger. So those of you who just touched about nothing, maybe if you're in traffic, road rage, all of these small little things, the triggers, Number one, of course, your liver's at stake. There's something popping off here. Whoops. You need to now, you see, you need to fast, because what that's doing is when you prolong those processes, especially when you get triggered, it releases chemicals inside you. I said we walk in an apothecary, we're walking a pharmacy. Give me that dopamine, complete something. See, achieve something. Not a task, a whole project that took me 10 years. No. Every day, I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm not going to look at the phone, the mobile, blue light therapy. I'm going to do rising ritual. I'm going to clean up my room. I'm going to, that just there. Also the act of being in your purpose. That there releases daily dopamine. That's why Baba Lex always bliss, because you're on, you know what you're doing. You're not spirit of confusion. But I must, but I know I must get money. The programs are running you. That's what takes you off balance. Your waters are governed. The element of water governs emotions. So if your waters are acidosis on the pH balance, what are your emotions then? That's a cesspool. Come what may, because whatever the moon is in, wherever it's positioned in terms of its energy, 𝘼𝙘𝙝 blah blah blah, no, the energy of it, what it's pulsing, what it's releasing for interaction with your beingness, your grid, your waters. Hence cymatics. I put this in the book. You see cymatics on YouTube. Search cymatics. CYMATICS. Okay? They put different frequencies of sounds through that plate at a vibration. And then they put some salt on it or some sand. That sand organizes itself according to that frequency, a pattern. Which also, if you dimensionalize that from 2D to 3 to, it looks like sacred geometries. Wow, 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 wow. So if you're spewing manyala, masimba, masipa into yourself, oh, fuck me, oh, you drop something, oh, why me? Why always me? Your cells are going, right. What can we do with that information? Nothing. You see, we confuse ourselves, by what we engage in, the selections of the choices available, which are illusions. The only selection is self and yourselves. From there, rest birthed. You will know when you need to know. You won't be belief and dizzy, dazed in the weekdays. That's why you're weak in the weekdays. By the weekend, you're weakened. It's also in the spells we spew to ourselves. See? That's the emotional intelligence. EQ, emotional quotient. This is what the psychologists speak about. Okay? Blah, blah, yeah. Once again, you don't need to frame that. I'm letting you know. But first, you must know yourself. Okay? Clear the programming. So this full moon is going to be absolutely powerful, guys. Let's jump into it a little bit. Before we leave y'all to your full moon vices. Wow, once again, if you've got vices and I just need one beer to get, to relax after, equalize after the day, or maybe you need to now start taking stock of that. And also take stock of your mood. Take stock of your energy. Take stock of how you are as a being, how you interact. Once that stuff is either missing or you think you need it. Okay? That's a tip for you. That's a bean. Alright? Thabo, Thandeka, Jack, Jane. Scoop that and see if you can plant that one. Especially since we're going to be fasted over the full moon period. Okay? Shout out Singobile Bango or Bango. Shout out, who's that? Not Ethan. So then who are you? Shout out not Ethan, shout out Z, shout out 𝘎𝙘𝙝. It's like they kicking y'all and bring y'all back in. It's because of the content. Please, it's powerful. Keep coming back in, share, and we appreciate love. And the gifts especially. They really driving the algorithm. if you're able to, yeah, throw some gifts. Baba Lex will definitely be giving you more gifts as well. In reciprocation, you see, we sharing. Each one teach one, each one reach one. Thank you. Shout out 𝙒𝙚𝙚𝙚. You're amazing. Shout out 𝘽𝙖𝙗𝙗𝙚. Shout out, you're amazing. Yes. Shout out 𝙒𝙗𝙚𝙚𝙚𝙚. You're amazing. Shout out Thabo. You're amazing. Shout out @Koko. Yes, you're amazing. I've got so many in here. Wonderful. Y'all are amazing. Shout out Joe. Yeah, you're amazing. Shout out 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙚. You're amazing. We're going to continue with this full moon in Cancer information, okay? So please, shout out Steezy, stick around. Even if you're not going to be fasted, you're probably going to want to fast, all right? I'm definitely going to be fasting as per usual. You know, don't even ask the question. This has been 5 years now, consciously, consistently, all right? And we're grateful. You guys can see what it does. There's no oil anywhere. See? Like, man. Also try to throw off that, it's like, do you want to put beauties? No, man. Throw that off completely. See, that's Lucifer. Also, the ladies, for those of you who love mirrors and blah, blah, stop that vanity. You need to kick it. Gents, also mirrors and going to the gym. That's why I don't go to global gyms. Or, come on, man. You must remove the ego mind. You see? This is why fasting is powerful. Because once again, since the full moon is in Cancer, I'll let you know what it's illuminating. What it's showing that needs cleansing. What do you need to cleanse? And what can you cleanse? Okay? Because it's up to you to give yourself the opportunity, the space to be a sovereign, a higher being. Okay? Shout out 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙥 Makakula. You're amazing. Shout out Anna. You're amazing. Shout out to those of you who popped in and left some beautiful gifts. You're really assisting Baba Lex here. And also, these beans are definitely assisting you, Jack, Jane, to go and grow your beanstalk, Thabo, Thandeka, and see what this information does in your formation. Okay? This full moon, like I'm saying, is going to illuminate the following. I'm just catching up to everybody. Shout out Darth Vader. Shout out Kai. Shout out Konza. Shout out Lings K. You're amazing. Shout out Bawa Khan. You're amazing. Shout out Notorious Mind. You're amazing. Shout out K1LL.wave.ww. You're amazing. Shout out Jojo. I see you. You're amazing. Great. Pleasure to have you here. I see you also tapped into consciousness, higher consciousness. You're also on a journey yourself. I felt that energy. Wonderful. Shout out Blatt. What's the cry faces for, man? What's happening? One love, one love, one love. Yep, you do breath work. Yep. Deeper meanings everywhere. Let's share, each one reach one. Each one teach one. I wish more people would see life this way. So amazing. Yes. I mean, once again, you have to have a clear vessel. You have to have clear eyes. This is what fasting does. See? It allows you to also, the 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗, the gateway drug. I say this and with my chest in my book, The Law of Attunement Teachings. Because without alcohol, none of most will take place. Like 80% of things just disappear. And shout out to, once again, my moderator, the Lighthouse Portal, 7.11, where I'm independently publishing my Law of Attunement Teachings, book 1, out of Maui, Hawaii. Funny enough, we're like the equal opposite time zone. So right now it's 11:35 in Johannesburg, South Africa. And over there, it's 11:35 yesterday. Baba Lex, what does that mean? Beautiful question. It means that time doesn't exist, because that's now. She's here now on this live, and we also here now, but it's 11 during the day tomorrow for her, where she's yesterday for us today. Young Tawal, don't get caught up in the spells. It's going to make you'll disappear quickly. Shout out Penny Penzo. How you feeling out there? Shout out Ryan Da Vinci. Oh, Ryan Da Vinci. Okay, do you know about Da Vinci? It keeps freezing, don't worry. We are going to make the energy. We do not consent to negative energy. This is my brand. I don't sell, but if you would like, I can create. I create only when it's necessary. So I do have a catalog, so you must inquire. So I'm not just a store where, oh yeah, he's got stock. Nope. That doesn't exist. It's Luciferian false light programming. Thokozani. Do you know the great empire of Kemet? That's a question from 44 Silo or 44 Silo. Of course, yes, I do. I'm aware of the 𝙃𝙗𝙗𝙗. I'm aware of also 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙥. Shout out 𝙃𝙗𝙗𝙗 Thokozani. Okay, the teachings there are powerful in terms of African spirituality. Those of us who are on the journey as well, go there. They have a YouTube channel. I'm not looking to endorse, or they didn't ask me to sell or to do anything, but I did see in my dreams one day I'd meet him, and then also on my journey through my fasts, my 72-hour water only full moon fast, I created and started doing it in 2020 consciously, consistently. See, every full moon for 72 hours, we've been fasting to unglitch the programs from the Western civilization, i.e. Western astrology. So, yes. Wow, that's your dad? Yeah? No ways. 𝙃𝙚𝙡𝙦 is as your dad. From the great empire of Kemet, 𝙃𝙗𝙗𝙗. Wow, I'm in the presence of greatness, man. You see how this energy fly? Wow, and I'm going to put this on a repeat. I'm going to tag you, my brother. Listen, 44 Silo or 44 Silo. Please, man, follow my pages. I'm going to interact with you. Thokozani to nompumelelo.mayel. Okay, wow, that's powerful. So this is all about the African calendar, especially. Go and buy your calendar. All right? Once again, I'm not endorsing, but if it makes sense, go for it. Okay? Also, my book of teachings, the Law of Attunement Teachings. If you are 70 to 90% water, it can apply to you. If you are born from a womb, it can apply to you. Okay? I can go further, but basically you must be natural. Okay? Organic. For this to make more and more and more and more and more and more sense. Because you need to know yourself and your cells. Cellular potential hydrogen. Yourself. CELLPH. Are you in acidosis, cooking constantly, body, mind, spirit? Or, well, are you in alkaline? Okay? Are you balanced? Do you have brain fogs? Mental health? Okay? Are you going through gut issues? IBS? Okay? Sugar diabetes? Blah, 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 blah. All of it. In the bones, you got calcification, which is arthritis. When you eat that mucus-forming foods, eventually becomes calcified. It is itis. See? Gastritis. See? In the sinus, yeah, you backed up in the glymphatic system. Sinusitis. Come on. Come on. Baba Lex in the building. Yes, we out here. Thokozani, for those of you who have joined, you know, we're going to meet. I told you I saw in my dreams me meeting and also doing things with the great empire of Kemet, but individually, as a collective. You see, all of us can tend to our own gardens. The aim is to glitch out Luciferian false light programming. Okay? Anything which allows us, as I put in my book, to practice these things without any awareness. Gluttony, greed, lust, sloth, wrath, which is uncontrolled anger, envy, and pride, which is the ego mind. Okay? It's not a bad thing, but dwelling in there means you become a cesspool. You become what is this? A sewage. Okay? Your glymphatic system and your lymphatic system are sewage system of the body, of the vessel, of the earth, of you. As an element, this is the earth. Direct. You are earth. Okay? Within you, water. Within you, spirit, breath. But you're a mouth breather. You got sleep apneas. You see? You're not balancing your own element. Fire, your digestion always going. Your anger, you see? Everything elemental, you're not imbalanced. You're imbalanced. See? You're not balanced. Okay? This speaks to yourselves. Simple. Alright? This is not a biblical thing. This is not a religious thing. This is not a thing. No. You must now become emotionally intelligent. But also now, the element of water governs your emotions. Look at this full moon in Cancer, what it's going to be doing. All right? The energy available is that of Cancerian nature. What is Cancer in terms of the attributes? We can definitely go into that. Baba Lex has all of the answers for you because, once again, we have to know what we're dealing with in terms of the programming. This is why fasting over this full moon will show you your shadow, because it's already there. Multiple dimensions. See? You're not just hitting one-dimensionally. Okay? Body, which is the purging. You're hitting mind, emotions. Okay? Emotional body. Etheric body. Light body. Astral body. They, yes, just identifications, identifiers, yes, but they do exist. You can frame them as whatever. You can call yours, have fun. See, this is also what Luciferian false light programming does. It wants you to identify that which is simple. It gives you a spirit of confusion. You see what thinking is? This is why we don't think here. Once you know, you don't have to think. Okay, it was a program which had to glitch in. Watch this. A thought, or you thinking, the act of thinking, is you attempting to consolidate, to make sense of what you don't know. So if you don't know, you're thinking. So even in the act of any thinking, you're practicing not knowing. That's Luciferianism. It's false lighting. You gas lighting. It's all of the stuff that keeps you not with you. See? Shout out 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙚 the Vision. I love that name. Shout out That Boy Is Doing Things. Or is it That Boy Silo Doing Things? Yes. Oh, yes. Did you change your name? Silo, did you change your name, man? Nice. Yeah, you are doing things. I like it, you see? This is how we take our power back. Not get a gun. See? You need to now be emotionally intelligent. Once we unlock these powers, 𝑖koloko doesn't mean anything. A gat, a gun, weapons, they won't do anything. Off the cuff. Shout out Venus. How you feeling? That's a beautiful artist. Venus. And also speaking of Venus, guess who's in the building, Venus? Mkhulunzingi's son. Hey, Thokozani Bo. Abundant blessings to us all. Yes, and you see, I did say that in my dream, I did see myself meeting with Umkhulu. And Nzingi's, you see? Wow. See? The law of attunement. Once you attune to yourself and yourselves, your dreams, literally, you will walk them. Here's an example. I didn't call him. I didn't send the live. Crazy, man. I don't want to get emotional now. This moon is also powerful. Wow. This is why we have to balance ourselves and ourselves, all right, with structured water. Okay, I'm going to be doing a workshop. It's a paid workshop online of how to structure our water ourselves, okay? What you be paying for is just my energy, my time. Okay? Because you can do this yourselves. But if those of you don't have to or can't, then you will inquire, and then I can create specifically, specially for you. If it's for your journey, I'm going to be going this, I want to do a cleansing of this sort, I would require water of this sort of alchemy. You seen? Simple. But once you have the foundation, guess what? Free dome, free body, free everything. You're now a sovereign being. Luciferian false light cannot grip you. Addictions, attachments. See? That's what shakes you off. Time lights. Time lights. Not timelines. It's not linear. Shout out to the Lighthouse Portal. Aloha. Thank you for that one. That's our lovely moderator, and also where the Law of Attunement Teachings book 1 is being published from, independently. Because as an artist, as I said earlier, I'm not going to go with Amazon 60/40. No ways. That's ridiculous. Am I ridiculous? And also, it's not about the money though. But why must I not about the money still only see 40% of my 100? I'll let it take 10 years. I'm living to 250 years plus. So I've got time. I don't know about y'all. I can wait for I'll also collect. I'll collect my royalties for sure. You see? And I'll wait. You see what I'm saying? Not wait. It's practicing patience. Because when you know what you are, patience is not a virtue no longer. Remember I told you it's not a biblical thing. It becomes a state of being. Therefore, you call upon that frequency through your cells. See? Crowley, keep it Pareto, 80-20. I'm not sure what Pareto means. If you can please educate me, please. That's wonderful. Love it. Yeah, please. Because once again, independency, all of us are artists. The fifth dimension is a place for the brave, courageous, but those who also know that fear is simply an illusion. It's Luciferianism. Can't operate your power, your full energy from scared. The unknown is where we create. That's pretty much darkness, innit? I put this in the book, for sure. Right? Because the fifth dimension's unknown, right? Oh. People think they know. No, wait. You have no idea. Neither do I. See? But that's why we're here now. We have to glitch out all of the programming because that age is gone. Have you not noticed that truth is coming out even from your own mouth? Yep. What is that? Baba Lex is saying we got the beans here. But first, let's cleanse. On this full moon now, we're fasted. Those of you who are not able to fast, whatever the case may be, just take your own. I'm giving you the beans, and this will be on a replay, for you to then take this information, put it in formation, and see what's going for what. Okay, miraculous things happen when you cleanse and when you clear. Even the stuff which you said, hey, blah, blah. Okay, and some. You've got to be consciously consistent, and you must remove and let it be. Okay, that is what you call emotional intelligence. You must not just practice it, you must be emotional intelligence. You see what I mean? State of being. You must now not speak about the stuff. Blah, 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 blah. No. Your cells already know. So then now you divinely dance your divinity within masculine, feminine principle. Your actionables and your nurturings. Okay? Your creation. All right? Then you create the child, which is the project, that artistic expression, that whatever the case, that new free energy device, that copper, that minerals, especially us on this continent. Free energy is available. Hydrogen can also be a fuel source. Don't at me. Also, this is for educational purposes only. Once again, we're creating places and spaces where we don't have to what? Interact with. Where's that stuff? Right? This. Paying to live. That's a zip. It's a fat zero. That's a zilch. So if you're still glitching with this program, don't worry. It's going to be coming out of the collective consciousness within this 5 years left of this decade. Okay, a lot of wild things are going to take place. Okay, for example, drones following me on that side there, on the continent. They won't report on that stuff because they know what's happening. Okay, those of us who are melanated, those are star fam. It's us elsewhere when we were elsewhere or able to do other things. Your grade of melanin can allow you to communicate with them. Okay, especially when your emotions are heightened. Remember, emotions are creative juice. Look at this. I'm angry. I have no energy for that. You see? The emotion. But then that now links to your hormones, which come from your glands. Your glands, organs, chakras. See? Everything now, boom, boom, bang, bang. It's all in here. So now you click, 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 click. So now you're not a separated being. You're not in the spirit of separation. You're not separation consciousness. Body, mind, spirit, same thing. But no thing. At the same time. But no time. In no time. Right? I'll be there in no time. You know that saying? What's that? What is that? I'll be there in no time. What is that? Okay? You must start to play with these spells in your cells, especially when you're fasted. They will come for what they are. Sometimes they're very like, what the am I even saying to my cells? Because we casting spells into our reality. That's what creates the reality, the vibration of the spell. Remember, a universe or creation or whatever is the soup, cosmic soup that allows us to be and manifest, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I explained this here. We attune to our own unique frequency. From there, you have your blueprint, you have your grid. Remember, before you come into spirit, you have a contract. You say, right, listen, Source, when I get there, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to run this, yes, and run this, and run this. Source says, sure about that thing, huh? You're like, I learned from the best. Haha, that's beautiful, my child. But do you know that there, you get the veil of forgetfulness? What's that? Right now, there's a Luciferian false light programming running. That's one of my children, who's like you. You know what he did? He thought he could do exactly what you're saying. And he got an ego. So he started to practice beyond those. And then I'll be able, something like that. So everything you do and write down might not even come into fruition. So what does that mean? Great question. It means that there's no such thing as fate. So whatever you think is actual reality is actually not. You create that reality. But even if you're born into it and it was already pre-created, you are also co-creating that false reality. So remember, it was my son. I still love Lucifer. I told Lucifer to come home also. We are having a great shift though, so that we can remove the false light. So it depends on you, entirely up on you and your waters, because that will be the lubricant between dimensions is all the water. Okay? Go on, my son, my daughter, my entity. Mwah. Love you, love you. You get back in your bang, bang. You get slapped. Wah! You got guys in masks. Okay, we're going to put some 55 jabs in this thing. All right. All right, we need C-safe. Bro, like you jump in and it's already lit. You come into this place and it's already like you're getting clapped. You seen? I put this in the book. That was for story time. Yeah, so what do you guys feel about that there? So this is what's taking place in terms of this full moon all the time. We're being asked whether these programs make sense. You're jousting with yourselves. And also, whatever you've created as a result of being in this programmed self of you, who's traumatized and blah, 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 blah. Remember, since amniotic fluids and ancestry and the blood crystal, see? And we hold it as pain. Pain is the best creator. Yes. Thank you. That's from Crowley. Yes, exactly. Exactement. You see, so these things allow us to be dazed. But once again, that was a requirement at a certain age for illumination, to learn. So as we pop into here, we also learners. Have you read books from H.P. Blavatsky? I've read almost everything that needs to be read relevant, from not really people who spew regurgitation, but in terms of those who came and put onto paper. Like the Law of Attunement is not thoughts. It's not my musings. Oh, this could be a beautiful world. No, it's ancient wisdom. See, I've done this before in Egypt or Kemet. See, well, it's still Kemet now, but they just misnomer everything. This means water. This means wisdom. It's a scarab beetle if you look carefully. See? But you dimensionalize it. Look at it like a hologram and you'll know what's going for what. Okay, so this is in me. This is part of me. So the Law of Attunement is a teachings of the ages. That's why I named them teachings. And there's more than one book, because we require the foundation outside of being programmed. Otherwise, you cannot create, yes, through pain, but if you're creating only on the basis of being pained, unhealed, then that will be a creation mirroring that. See, our creations are mirrors of us, or a facet of us. The artists in here, y'all know that. Venus. Yes, 444 Silo. Mpulu's son. I don't want to call you that because that's disrespected, but let me call you who you are. You your own being and an artist, powerful as well. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Or is it ma'am? Yo, you see? I don't even know. He is a good artist, so it's a he, yeah. You know, TikTok is also wild with what they do with some things. Crowley, 80% effort, 20% result. 20% effort, 80% result. Yeah, that's that. You know, it's, you have to now come into paradoxical shadow work. You must know what this third dimension is. It's a great paradox in itself. That's how you see Luciferianism. It's how you pinpoint it. Because it tells on itself. It juxtaposes itself. Healthcare is actually where people go to die. Wow, scary. Not scary because you know now. Don't take your people to the hospice. Start to get naturally healthy. Connect to the circadian rhythm of yourself, your cells. See where we're going with this? Got him. Nation business, Thokozani. I see a Cameroonian flag, right? Yeah. Check what I'm wearing. Look, you see the synchronicities, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. See, us Africans, we banding together on a higher wavelength. You see, our melanin allows us to touch other realms. Simple. Official Venus, emotion equals energy in motion. Exact amount, precisely. Yes, ma'am. Crowley, pain is the best creator. Yes. On the gas, no brakes. Shout out Mr. _Nash M. Yeah, how you feeling, man? Shout out Big March 3 or Big Mark 3. How you feeling, brother? Yeah. Right. So you know, reading books is one thing. Also, here's a tip for those of you reading books still. Okay? Especially when you fasted on a full moon. Put the book under your pillow. Go to sleep. Maybe read the first page or the first chapter and then be there. You'll be super amazed. Come back and give some comments, please. I practice that also. So I don't read anymore. I don't have to. I know now. See, yeah. And then also Crowley says silence is the loudest sound. Yes. But also silence is creation. Everything birthed in silence. Thokozani Bonabakhulu, how you feeling? You're right that side, Thokozani. Medusa in the house. How you feeling, Medusa? How's that energy hitting of this Cancerian full moon? And the reason why we're utilizing Western astrology is because that's where the Luciferian false light programming stems from. Remove Western civilization from your entire beingness, pretty much. You remove, but then it's still embedded within our little cultures. See? We practice bloodletting, guys. That's Luciferianism. Luciferianism is it's vampirism. It's, you see, bloodletting in any shape, way, or form or fashion is witchcraft. Okay. User for blah blah blah. You see, I told you I'm not going to answer user what. But since you asked how much is your book, you will see all the details by this Friday on the pre-order link. So pre-order, once again, it's independently published through me and the Lighthouse portal from Maui, Hawaii. They are my moderator as well, if you want to follow and keep up to date with that. All right. I'm going to be shipping from my heart to your hands. All right. This has got nothing to do with beliefs. We're moving away from that age of belief. So if you are confused as you're jumping in, asking me questions out of left field that you don't know, do you believe in God, blah, blah, generator operated destroyer. That's what you are in the flesh. So that's perception. It's also a spell. It's Luciferian. We work with knowing. The best thing you can do is start to have commune with yourself, with your cells. CELLPH, potential hydrogen. Are you in acidosis or are you an alkaline, or are you dancing in between? Because that will determine your mitochondrial action. You have mitochondria and cells in every part of your organism. Okay? You have cells in your DNA. You have everywhere. Right? So depending on your mitochondrial action, the masculine energy, your electricity, okay, then that will determine what you're able to achieve, not just physically, mentally, and also spiritually. The Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1. Thokozani. Breath was the first sound. That's from Crowley. Yep. Shout out Sarah Muluzi. How you feeling out there? Crowley, yes. Gnostic, yep. And, moving forth, this is what you're simply practicing. And also, if you're not careful, I've got a moderator who just will quickly execute you from here. Okay? Sloth, lust, greed, gluttony, wrath, envy, pride. This is the basis of Luciferian false light programming. This is what the society, our society, call it a civilization. Nobody's civilized here. Because we still do things like pray. Right? That's what you do, right? Who's that person? Let me make an example quickly. Philip. Do you believe in God, you idiot? You pray. So this is what you do. I'm going to ask you one question, and I need one answer. Don't come with anything else. What are you praying to, and what is praying upon you? Quickly. Don't waste my time, huh? Come on. You want to play? Let's go. Come on. Quickly, before we continue. With the full moon in Cancer. Don't care about how's life. Tell me what that means. Please. Okay? See? Don't come through spewing out the corner of your neck about things you are confused about. Okay? If you don't know, the best thing to do, zip it up, take a fast, drink structured water, begin to remove the alcohol from your system, begin to remove the drugs from your system, begin to start eating organic. Bafo, don't come in here blah blah blah. Us, we don't do that any longer. We had to witness what these programs do to not just ourselves, but to the children, to the women, to our societies, okay? You've got guys out there going live while they're killing their women. You've got women who are stabbing their boyfriends, going live and things. It's not a laughing matter. It's serious. So here we're cleansing, okay? This full moon will interact with you in a certain fashion, all right? That's why you have mental health. That's why they say lunatic. Baba Lex is going to show you where that come from. He's going to show you how to deal with that, okay? Instead of you... Sheesh. My God. You're out here doing this. Go and cleanse. You need to fast. This is coming through you and I can smell it. Pride. Okay? Wrath. Uncontrolled anger. Okay? Lust. You're watching too much pornographies. Get off that thing. Stop looking bums every day. Your chakras are only... Your energy only dances in the first 3 chakras. If only the first 2. Because your guts are always filled with what? Alcohol. Amagwinya, fucking bunny chow. Bro, you're eating plastic. You're eating heavy metals. Your brain fog is hitting you. You're confused. You forgot your key just there. You can't see it. Your eyesight's getting dizzy now. You have to get more pharmaceuticals. Just for your yazin, itololam. You see, coming out of bed, you can't even, you're 20-something, 30-something. Get with the program. Tabo, Tandeka, Linda, Tyrone. It's not a laughing matter. This is a real shit. It's happening. It's taking our people if we're not focused. See? So there's beings like us who are higher beings in the flesh. Before I leave the city, I'm doing my best to assist those, okay, who are, because being in the city is going to be dangerous. You're going to be dancing between the programming because it's there. I'm disengaging consciously. It's been a plan. Focus. Not drinking 𝙒𝙗𝙗, getting blasted every weekend because then I'm weakened. See? You have to consolidate this within yourself, man. It's not me. Don't come and spew what you angry about, what you can't deal with. See? Okay. Just want to shout out a few beings in here. Thank you for joining. Thokozani Tumkdifsi. I'm not going to try and say that. Welcome, Thokozani. Okay. Medusa, I've been feeling called to meditate. I meditate and speak life into my waters and herbal teas. Wow. Wow. Medusa. See? That's why Baba Lex also loves to just do these free things as well. Because I'm not just spewing, guys. I know TikTok is a spew central. It's designed for that. But, thank you. You take yourself seriously. That's amazing. Because, each of us have attended to garden. Then we won't see lack. These programs won't glitch us. Because there's abundance everywhere. But we mustn't be in lack mode. Because then everything we do, even if it's abundant, we'll be greedy. We'll be gluttony. You see, we'll be playing here. See? We want to play higher consciousness. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful, Crowley. Tell them what it is. See, Philip, this is at Philip. I don't know where the answer went. Philip, let me exit quickly. Because I'm a generator that operates and destroys. Yeah, of your own life, of your own reality. That's God. Generator, operator, destroyer of your own cells and self. Duh. But the spells have to bamboozle you. You have to be spirit of confusion. We never complete anything in Luciferianism. Even your life. Look at the elders. Yo, me, I was supposed to finish. I'm a book out 3. I wanted to make. Now they're living vicariously through us, through you, through me. Under the guise of, it's at your best interest at heart. Nope. You're not connected to your heart. You're connected to Luciferianism. This is what you're connected to. Because that means that everything you didn't fulfill, since you're playing here, will come across from this angle. Simple. It's unhealed. How do you don't own a child. They called it pair rent to give you the spell. A pair who rent. They're renting your beingness while they're your guardian. The true spell is a guardian until you become of age. That is a rite of passage. Both masculine and feminine frames, okay? Boy and girl, simple. But back in then, they were all girls. Okay? Stories for higher teachings, but everyone was a girl. That's why you had to do a rite of passage. And also, this is why there's things like, if you look at the penis, some have to be circumcised. And also we practice circumcision so that we can make sure. Because it's womb man. That is the ultimate being between us. But it doesn't mean more powerful, more greater. It means in terms of capacity and ability to operate here. The female vehicle, the vessel, and the consciousness in it. Because the consciousness can dance masculine, feminine in terms of its energy. Right? But the vessel being powerful as the womb man, she has the ability to gestate life. Another being or beings. See? So that means creation of continuation. Not coming from Atom's rib. Are you bonkers? That's making us, what are we then? So now we kill off all the women. That's why this Luciferian can make sense. See, that's how this stuff starts to make sense. It's what they're trying to build. They build a world of this. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Artificial is not intelligent. And intelligence cannot be artificial. See? So they're doing that with this, bamboozling. DNA lights. Tolimali, mina, yeah, blah, 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 yeah, envy, why you, why not me? Me. See? For example. See? Now Lucifer's just chilling. Lucifer's just... Yeah, what did I tell you? I told you, boy. All of these guys gonna know me. They're going to be practicing, hey, yo, God, source, check your babies, check what I did to him. You see, Lucifer's enjoying himself, he coasted. But then enter us. This is what you call the galactics. Because melanin can traverse the cosmos. Once you come into your own, beloveds, melanated beings, fellows, and also those who are conscious enough to switch your melanin. Remember, we're just grades of melanin, not races. That's another bean for you. You can change your melanin. What I tell you, in the 70s, 80s, 60s, my Caucasoid buddies used to be in the sun like this. Give me all of that sun. Come on. Let me run that. And then even oil, boy. They get bronzed. They used to call it getting bronzed. What do you guys mean the sun is dangerous? You see what I mean by this? Luciferian false light. See, now you're doing things off key. Bro, now you, see, the Caucasoids, you're doing things off balance now. See, the Caucasoid, you guys need the sun most. On gang. You need to be like this in the sun. Like, they say only 15 minutes. Don't listen. I'm telling you, yeah, trust. Unless you're inorganic, then you'll be shifted off the planet. You don't belong. Move. See, it's not me, it's the sun. So it's either you get with it or get out. I'm giving you a beam. It's not to scare you. No. It's for you to be emotionally intelligent and say, who am I learning from? And what are they gaining from me? Fuck, my loosh, my energy, goddamn. Wow, Baba Lex, thank you. Thokozani, original beings. We traverse the cosmos to come here now, in this vessel. But first, all of us, we must clean this from ourselves. We all have a mission, okay? To create heaven on earth. We are in hell. Newsflash, this is currently 𝙒𝙖𝙗𝙗𝙗. Those are more teachings. Helios is the sun in other teachings. It also means horizon. Okay? The Egyptian Ankh is the process of life. That's what it means. It just means life. Okay? Okay? Just means life. Okay? See? This here is a portal. It's zero. Okay? It's a yoni. It's womb. It's magnetic energy. Yes. Here we have masculine energy. Okay, this is the one. This is the scepter. This is electric energy. It has direction. I'm going there. Right. I go to see what it translates as in a masculine frame? You cannot be confused, bro. Thokozani. See? So as we now know what this is, it means life in its entirety. This is the plane, Helios. This is where we're born and birthed into. Okay? Have you not noticed how in religion, rely upon legion or religion or you see, you can spell that wild. It becomes a crazy thing. We are legion, religion, religion. What? What is we are legion? 72 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙚 demons. What? You see? But I also put it in here. So we play in here. Okay? So now, when we're born through this life process, what has taken place over time is Lucifer's infiltrated by trying to control so-and-so God's children. Okay? But how? Okay. Then God's children, what he did was, since he's an angel, a ray of light, he has a gnosis. He knows some shit. He's masonry. He's got degrees. That's why they put you through degrees. See? They put us through degrees so that we can compartmentalize and also we can control. No, you know this only. No, you just no. Not everybody, everything, because then spirit of confusion can run hard. We can now jam with y'all. You think you know. Aha, got him. He's thinking, love it. Because the faculty of thinking just means you jousting with what you don't know. So I thought I was thinking for something. No, you don't know it. That's why the only timing is divine. It will happen when it does. You will know when you know. You see, because you have to get into yourself. See, back in your cells. As we land here, okay? As we land in the Helios, these programs are the ones that have glitched us. Watermatic. Because also, remember, through amniotic fluids, mama, okay, we have the information. Information, okay, water, information and light, that's memory. Okay, meme, ori. Meme, information or water. And then ori, light. It's in the book, right? So that memory, cellular memory, carries. It generationalizes. And also, newsflash, your traumas. So when these full moons pop up, they interact with your emotions. Not just that, your emotions, which are stagnant. Memories not just from this lifetime, beloved. That's why y'all exhibit some crazy stuffs. Yes, because I was also there. Hence why we had to jump on quickly and be a cleansed vessel. Okay? No requirement for nothing outside of your cells. See, this is recommuning with the cells in the self. So in Cancer now, what is Cancer's properties? Cancer's properties are a family oriented. You know, Cancer's at home with family, also with getting things done. But also the negative of a Cancer is disassociation. It's passive aggressive. It's where the Cancer's at. Just give me a yeah if I'm hitting it. Okay, I've been feeling called to meditate. I meditate and speak life into my waters and herbal teas. That's from Medusa. Thank you. Crowley, praying undermines your God man or your God womb man, cause you're looking for that. Yes, that energy outside of you. Yes, that's from Crowley. XXX is 666. Do you know what 666 is? Interesting. It's very simple. It's also a Luciferian false light program, but it's actually benevolent. Not malevolent, which is negative. It's good. They just had to hide it in programming so that you look at it like it's demons. So anything demon, I'm a demon, yo. Angizbam, yo. Oh, I'm a drugs, yo. Oh, except alcohol, yeah, all day. So it's all backwards, you see? So 666 is just vav, vav, vav. In Hebrew, that's this. It looks like this. It also looks like a famous brand that y'all drink. Wow. That's vav, vav, vav. Tell me what that looks like. That's 666. Vav, vav, vav. Which means water as well. Vav. Wait, no, sorry, wait. I'll check that one. But don't get me on the vav. Just wait. But this is... What brand is this? I want someone to put in the comments. That was a beautiful one. Al-Kul, yes, body snatching spirit, body inhabiting spirit. Started noticing that in grade 9 at 15 years old. Thokozani Bonabakhulu, how you feeling? Are you right that side? Beautiful. Okay. That's what 666 is. Vav, vav, vav. What else does it mean? I can add something else there for your gnosis, guys. What else does that mean? Okay. Remember, they put the spells to bamboozle us, to keep us in the spirit of confusion, in fear, and also trauma bonding with everything. Black, bear lack. That's from Crowley. Yeah, the spell is... Yeah, so that's why I say darkness or melanin. Black doesn't exist, but in terms of the spell, it's wild. But as I'm saying, in terms of a gnosis, for us to have an identification of where we're at, you see, that's why I refer to that spell or that shade, black. Yeah, there's no such thing as a black person. That means that you lack or you devoid, you zip. That's in now beast language, Hebrew, English, Inglesias, bestiology. Thokozani, the Lighthouse Portal, all the way from Maui. She's going to be leaving us to go and rest. Please, we'll see you in a jiffy. Thokozani. The Lighthouse Portal, 7.11. And also, we're going to have the link by Friday for the book, to pre-order the book, the Law of Attunement Teachings, book 1, guys. Thokozani, you're amazing. Thank you so much. My name is dubbed the Golden Mean. Crowley. The Golden Mean. Okay. Busi 0386. How you feeling? How you doing? Lee LEEY 4210. How you feeling? Crowley. Real lies. Gene gone. Whoops. Listen, truth is stranger than fiction, but it's also more disturbing than the lies. And this is where we're going. 25 with this, especially with this moon now. I'm sharing all of this with you to assist yourself. Be in reception to receive the energy and then put it in formation. Otherwise, guess what? The wave will hit you. And the waves are getting closer and closer. So it's like, ish, one thing after the other. That's what it's like. Ish, ish, ish. Yazin, ish, another thing. Oh, another one. That's what it looks like physically. That's how it expresses because of its impression on your waters. After Solomon came Crowley. Solomon, Soul Man. That's the story of Soul Man. Thank you. Amazing. Thokozani anda.madoda. Amazing. Shout out human.art. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Yeah, these teachings are beautiful, huh? Yep. Oh, this is one of those lives. I'll listen. Don't be scared. Ask questions, please. Hebron Tembinkosi, how you feeling? How you feeling? Thokozani, Akash records from your DNA. For sure. For sure. This is why water and then the wisdom. But once again, it's not for ego. I don't go outside and say, you all must listen to the word of Baba Lex. Baba Lex is telling you to now do. What am I doing? That's a zip. It's a fat zero. So it's also, I'm also a Luciferian then. I'm not doing my mission as a sovereign being, as an infinite being of the cosmos. See? Travel everywhere. Us as melanin has no bounds. Hence why we're able to be in the sun. Hence why Africa, that UV index is like 1 million at like 8. It's above 8. And you see the UV index, those of you who follow those instruments, UV index from 8 plus, you need 15 minutes at a time of sun. Otherwise, now you start, color, lethargies, brain fog, you start getting irritability. You're just feeling weird in your body. You see, you can't land. Your higher self, your spirit, eternal, that this thing will, this thing's pausing. Are we back? Yeah, there we go. So, your higher self starts to send you, oh, there's a lady beetle. There's a dragonfly. There's a spirit. Then we look at them as spirit animals. I always have good luck when I see a lady beetle. You see? Things like that. I always have something falling on me here. But that means something. You see? It means something. Human.art. Water is my favorite drink. Wonderful. Even mine. For sure. For sure. You see? Conscious consistency. Once again, we're about to jump on the fast. The fasting period, I do only have space for 13 beings. It is a paid container. I think it's about 555 rand. That's in rands. Okay, because all you get is these teachings pretty much. The method also is emailed to you. It consists of audios for meditation to get into yourself, your cells. Also clearing audios, which remove stagnancy. Okay, also you hear my voice. I also give you sort of meditation to follow. Okay, it's to assist you to getting into a flow, right? There's also what this moon's energy is, what to look out for, what to be aware of for your cells. All right, also how to navigate. But then the beauty of having me is you don't have to actually have, you have the method, yes, as everyone does who purchases the method and goes off and fasts by themselves for that month. You then have real-time questions. Exhibiting, it's from this ancestor from there. Because I know. You see? Especially if you're melanated. Even better. Because, and you don't have any programming. You see, like you mustn't come with a belief. If you still believe in Jesus Christ and you pray to a 𝙃𝙗𝙗𝙗, then this zip, forget, because you're doing yourself a disservice. See? Even if you get the information, you will deny it. You see what I'm saying? Because the programming will outglitch your common sense. The programming from your solar plexus. Them. What you eat, alcohol, everything. Which allows you to play here. 7 deadly sins. Gluttony, greed, lust, sloth, wrath, which is uncontrolled anger, envy, and pride. Oh, wow. That's wild. You see? So when you're jamming there, you are a Luciferianist. Because false light, inorganic things make you move. Sugar, spice, and sugar, okay? Heavy metals, plastics. All of these processed goods that you see as quote-unquote food, especially in our communities, all of that stuff is poison. Remember, we have a fire automatic. As a people, we are automatically already, we're ready for action. We love to, interact, and that's why they were able to colonize us. Because of our giving nature. See, spirit of Ubuntu for us is natural. That's the spirit of Mama Africa. Because she's abundant. Why must we be in a competition culture? Actually, when our continent produces smartphones, in terms of all of the stuff behind this, the minerals behind it, the gold even. That's why I said, once we fast from a lot of things of programming, especially on these full moons, we will see not only where they come from, but how they're blocking us from creating and grounding, landing that heaven on earth by false light programs. Okay? There's no lack anywhere. How is there lack when everyone outside comes to us for resources? Make it make sense, man. Make that thing click for Baba Lex, please. Because that's a full-on zero. Okay? Wow, scary hours. Anyway, so we've got the properties of a Cancer, okay, a Cancerian. Okay, so the good properties, or like let's say the heightened properties of a Cancerian, family oriented, okay, highly family oriented, is fulfilled when they complete things in relationships. They have balanced relationships. They're also a water sign, so that's highly emotional, which means they literally in their home in terms of astrology, right? So this is going to be double hitting those of you who are Cancerians. This is also a cardinal sign, okay? Tropic of Cancer, okay? Tropic of Capricorn, boom, boom. So it's a directional, right? So you as a Cancer being, or where it is now, it's giving direction. But for us, it's pretty much the Tropic of Capricorn in Southern Hemisphere. So if you look at both of those archetypes, Capricorn, also order. Okay? Organization. You see? Okay? Pretty much systemic. Alright? That's why when Pluto was in Capricorn, right? For so many years, it showed a collective, because Pluto is now the governor in terms of astrology of the collective society, how they present themselves, or what they focus on, or their principle, let's call it their foundationals behind what they do. Okay, so it was Capricorn-y. A lot of order. So that's why the bosses, the Luciferians, can really lock down and crack down on that for tech. Hey, order, hey, buena. So you see, that's the negative aspects now. See? So now within you as a being, that is being brought up. Not just for the collective, but within. Where does that express? In your family. Okay, it's shining a spotlight, full moon, on family matters, relationship matters. Okay, with yourself and them in relation to yourself. And then also dancing between Cancer and Capricorn, it's out there, ethereal, water and earth. See, physicality as well as. Okay, this is what you are going to be illuminated within you for resolution or not. Because the more you don't resolve, the more you keep. The more you keep, the more you get stagnant. The more you stagnant, that means your water is putrid. You're now in acidosis. Okay? Your mitochondrial DNA, as per the Law of Attunement Teachings, now cannot evolve, ascend. Because that solar UVC rays are a detoxifier, a cleanser of the cells, a clarifier of the cells, a remover of toxins, of blockages, okay? And also a DNA mutator. So your DNA is also mutating. That junk DNA, guys, what's happening with that? You see, that impressions now of all of this energy taking place create what they say lunatics. See? So now, the best thing for yourselves, here's another bean, is to be in solitude. Create the space as much as possible. The full moon period is Saturday. We're entering on Saturday, the 11th of January at 6 p.m. That will be your final meal. So after 6, don't indulge in any food, solids. Water only. Don't ask Baba Lex again, please. That question is one of the most retarded questions I get asked. 72-hour water only full moon fast. Baba Lex, so we only drink water. Okay, I love you so much, but please, drinking too much water can literally kill you. Human.art, don't come with fear here. If you're still scared, that's a you problem. Go and do that elsewhere. If you have a question, ask it. But yeah, water can kill you, and so can walking on the street. So can breathing this air. So can just, you see, so don't do that. See? Don't do that. Crowley, carbon, man's creation. 6 protons, 6 neurons, 6 electrons. Wonderful. Yes. Yes, Crowley, 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 Crowley. Also check this, not only 666, vav, 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 and that monster that y'all drink, it's also www. Dot what? Wow. See how they messed with us? It's amazing. But look at the vav, vav, vav. This is Hebrew. This is how you say 666 in Hebrew. This is the sigil, the symbols, the hieroglyph. Vav, vav, vav. And it looks like monster, right? Yeah, because it is. Ha! Got him. You see, they want your loosh, your energy. So they harvest you in wild and wonderful ways. And you think, I know ngi healthy. Say nemali manje. Ngithenga ama monster out 25. Sorry, 24. See? Brain fogs even. What are you saying? See what I mean? Dumela. Abshe. That is a Balesa M80. Your presence is absolutely abundantly appreciated. You are amazing. Please explain 4664. Eeyo! Madiba's children are going to come for me. You know, I'm acquainted with one of them, Mbuso Mandela. I used to be close friends back in my high school days. Man, see, the universe is very wild and funny today. Wow, today it's just showing me that I'm really attuned, huh? You see, Baba Lex is just not writing this just... Let me write a book. Nope, it's a real thing. Let me explain 4664. Sheesh. I'm not going to explain much into it. All I'm saying is that when you look at this, right? They say 46664. This has got to do with Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela. And it adds up to 26, right? How many letters are there in the alphabet? 26 letters in the alphabet, right? Cool. So that's just one thing that I'm just going to put some beans over here. Y'all can, because I don't want this to be banned, okay? It's a beautiful question. That is from Palesa M80. Thokoza for that one. Beautiful, beautiful. You see, now, you're taking the information or bringing some questions, and we put this information in formation. Then we're not confused and dazed. Spirit of confusion, in fear, traumatized, bastardized, all of that. You see? So, 4 and 4. Let's do this. We know this already, what this is. Vav, vav, vav. But it's also 6 protons, 6 neurons, and 6 neutrons. Okay, let me just put this down for you. Electrons. See? See that thing? 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. That is the carbon design of us as, well, a carbon being. Or carbon. You can call it carbon. That's the design of it, right? So what are you? We're carbon-based beings. Okay? When they say they want to reduce the carbon footprint, they want to reduce... Yeah, see? They want to take us out. That's why I say, guys, Lucifer thinks it's clever, intelligent, but it's not. Lucifer is smart. Smartphone. It's not intelligente. Artificial intelligence. Artificial is not intelligent. And intelligence cannot be artificial. Wow, Crowley, that's your favorite drink. You need to really, I'm saying, please, for my sake, and your sake, and the children, stop drinking Monster. Ugh. Wow, that's poison. Your cells are crying as it's doing that, as you're drinking that stuff. So we said 26, it adds up to 26, 4 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 4, adds up to 26. What is also 26? 2 6 for your 8. So it's, if you reduce it to its sacred geometry, it's 8, right? So 8 is also infinity, see? If you turn it on its side, on its plane, right? It's also, 8 has 0 point. 0 point is creation. 0 point is also darkness. 0 point is also chaos. But through chaos order. Look at the American dollar bill. Through order, through chaos order. Ordo abdo kao. Ordo abdo kao. Something like that, along those lines. So this Palesa. And also, if you do this, the numerology for Nelson Mandela, all you do is you go to a site called, which one is it now? Sacred Geometrical Calculator. Sacred Geometrical Calculator. Or something else, or something like numbers. But what I'll do is I'll send you a message after this, or just send me a message, and then we can tackle that. We can definitely handle that. Just I'll use it as a 15-minute consultation, free consultation. Okay. Sacred Geometrical Calculator. But what you do is you'll calculate what these numbers mean. So basically, there's different types. So all the letters. This is how you do it just without a calculator. There's 26 letters in Beast. Or in Hebrew, English, okay? So each letter, you start from 1. A will be 1 till Z 26. Then, so therefore, N will be X, whatever number. This will be whatever number. See, get those numbers. Reduce it to its sacred geometrical singular digit. 1 to 9. Right. See what that is, because I don't know. I haven't gone that far, but I'm telling you that it's going to link. I know. Watch this. Also, this 8. See, so is in this infinity sign. When it comes to sacred geometry, and when it comes to higher consciousness and numbers, and just you as a multidimensional being, everything is everything, and nothing is no thing. Or no thing can be nothing. See? You must be on 0 point. You must not be in a position where you're judging. See, that's what they call observer. Or, observing. Being the observer of things within you. You can't do that if you're backed up, traumatized up. Okay? You're also still practicing things like 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗. You have to fast and make it a conscious consistency. TM. Okay? You see, this fast allows us, especially if you make it just by yourself, even if you don't fast with Baba Lex, fasting every month, this can be your monthly fast. It will allow you to see wherever this moon touches these aspects, Aries, blah, 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 blah. You'll then be able to recognize how that glitches you. And also where it gives you your pitfalls, downfalls, and ascension pathway. It will show you your blueprint. Because it is you. Remember, all these celestial bodies are just types of water. And minerals and elements. That's why I say celestial bodies. You have multiple bodies. They're not, let's not refer to them as planets, because that will bamboozle your gnosis. Don't take Lucifer's food any longer. Once you've cleansed from it, remove it. Okay? So with the 4664, since, I want to give respect to, just the Mandela name and also internationally, but also, once again, there's programs everywhere. So I don't follow that. All of them, even the ones that they've made, the holidays, I don't follow them. Okay? This is for educational purposes only. Do what you must with that. Hopefully I answered. Thank you. No, I didn't say I'm a Luciferian. I said that's Luciferian false light programming. We are all born into Luciferianism. We are all born into Luciferianism. Okay? Because we practice this. Gluttony, greed, lust, sloth, wrath, pride, envy. In order to have ourselves harvested. Our louche, our energy, to create hell on earth. Lucifer said, God, I will create hell. I'll create, and I'll bamboozle you to watch. I'll watch my creations. All of that bullshit he was spewing, or it was spewing. You see, this is what it's doing now. Through the programming. Once again, it's in my book. Okay? It's a beautiful question. But we all Luciferians by default until we unprogram. Because if you're practicing these, you're practicing death. You're giving your life force. You're praying. You're being preyed upon. You see? You have to use the spells for what they are. Also, you yourself, Amanda_Ami. Amanda Ami. Are you melanated, Siswam? Are you melanated or you're Caucasoid or what? Because then the next what comes out of my mouth will be justified. I don't want to be rude on purpose. If I'm rude and you feel it, it's because that's your grid. But I'm not going out to be rude, you see? Cool. Shout out not_Ethan for joining back. Yep. Balesa M.80. I am here to learn and to unlearn. Yes. Thank you. Even me, we had to get there. Also, the children are suffering. You see, they're also confused. This is why they're leaning to things which are more wild. You see, those whoopee things where they're breathing in carbon dioxide or what? And they make fun with that. You see, they're hitting vape, wire. There's going to be a thing, and I put this in one of my lives in I think 2020 or 21, when I was still also going through a few things of this programming. And I realized, what? But it's documented in my journey, my YouTube channel. Okay, because it's truth, radical honesty will show you authenticity. And you will be authentic. Okay? But first heal and then continue. Yeah. Anyway. The unlearning was deep. Because I saw it was my blood crystal. it's my ancestors now, especially you'll see when they pass away, okay? Just immediately. Someone in the family or somewhere, they begin to exhibit actions as if they're that person. Maybe for a few months, maybe it continues. What is that? It's a mental health. See? There's something that is not clicking here. So since you're hijacked by a lot of things, right? If your mental health is not good, that means that any spirit, any air, breath, any entity of that etherical nature can influence you. In and fluent. Because your gates, you're not the gatekeeper of your mind. Come what may enters. Just zonke bonke lapho. You guys are quite funny. I love the interactions. You know, we all bamboozled by this Luciferian false light. So this book of teachings will allow us to all be able to play here on the lives, and also not just that, the sanctuaries I'm creating, okay, in different energetic points. You guys are aware of things like the Golden Meridian, Inzalo Yelanga. They call it Adam's calendar. Once again, for fuck's sakes, taking our stuff, you know, stuff which belongs to the people of, you know, but not really belong. That's also still deep. It's for here to utilize. We are the heirs too. So the heirs too are not even being shown anything. You see, Kruger National Park is not even Kruger National Park. That is a bamboozling. There, you see. So I'm not trying to swear at any of my Caucasoid friends and be like, yeah, blah, blah, no. Yeah, but they paid for it. Listen, that's a you fight. That's a you problem. As far as I'm concerned, okay, you need to deal with that in yourself. Remember, your genes will show you that your ancestors were slave owners and beat and lynched and blah, blah. So we don't have to get there about that. You already know what you need to deal with. Don't let that be a we problem. That's a you issue, okay? So we are just simply stepping into our position. Once again, we heirs for this. There's nothing new under the sun. But since there's nothing new under the sun is changing. As the sun changes, our DNA is shifting with that UVC rays. Not just the UVA, UVB, which is standard. But the UVC sun rays are now saying, come on, come on, come on. Which is, you can call it the masculine, which is giving us a direction in terms of the principle. Okay? An action for something. Something must go. This is why we are letting go of a lot. It's why the truth must come out, must be revealed. We mustn't be confused and make selections now and blame it on something else or someone else. That's emotionally unintelligence. You see, childish. The children suffer, the women suffer, the boys suffer. You see, then it's a knock-on effect. Eventually, there's going to be no womb men because you're all chopping off your tits with Luciferianism. You're now cutting out your wombs because they're painful. No, come in fast quickly. Let me show you how it goes in terms of your cells, okay, and yourselves. And also, since you're an ancient being, okay, you as old as the cosmos, especially if you have melanin, okay, you have access to that information, but you're busy with other programs. You see, you're dizzy. You're dancing here with Luciferianism. Gluttony, greed, lust, sloth. You see, we must just all take a fast, all of us, especially 𝙒𝙗𝙏, but the whole continent. Take a whole fast for a year from everyone else, everything else. We're not going to use any westernized systems, any Luciferian false light programming, whatever you want to call it. It's the same bird, just different wings. Right wing, left wing, blue, red, Democrats, Republicans. DA, ANC, Government of National Unity. Guys, it's the same bird. End of the day. So this is the emotional intelligence that we need to now come to pass through us. Then say, okay, this is when you take fasts, you're in solitude, not loneliness. You then can take stock of what you are. Then you will know what you are. Okay? In knowing what we are, especially as beautiful, bright sparks of the cosmos, guess what we're going to begin doing, guys? Borders are going to start falling. We're going to start practicing other things like levitation. We won't need paper money. We will be able to create now. Anything. This is what happens before it becomes a physical thing. Remember, a thought becomes a thing. Even you were a thought before you came that thing. That divine thing. You see, similar to the fifth dimension, it will be birthed through our thought. But if our thoughts are zig, 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 speaking of this full moon, you see, on all the full moons, they allow us to glitch out of the construct, which is a moon, which is inorganic. Okay? There was times upon the planet, on the plane, where those under a sun had to be of a certain melanin grade only. So a Caucasoid didn't exist. There was only sun, or suns, and, or. I'll leave that one there. I'll leave that being there. Okay? So when we say return of Nibiru and blah, 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 and blah, blah, all of that is just fairy tale. Same like the Bible. You must dimensionalize it with yourselves. It's just your cousins. It's our cousins playing games. That's what they, then some of us decided to say, oh, you don't want to come with us here? Oh, some of us were so tied to the system and physicality. No. And then, all right, continue. You see? That's what's taking place again, except there's no cataclysm in between. You see? This is why it's a special moment. There's no cataclysm in the nowhere, which is the gap between ages. So age of or gap between yugas, okay, or civilizations. But this is not even a civilization. It's not civilized. Unless if you go to the root, which I did. It's in the Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1. Civilization. Civilized, civilian. They spelled us into death, guys. Okay? We always circle back to this. Gluttony, greed, lust, sloth, pride, envy, wrath. Pride is one of the strongest. There's even a Pride Month. Okay? Celebrate what you are, for sure. You don't have to spew it onto the children. You don't have to spew it on the streets. You don't have to spew it to the whole design. That's what you call an agenda. Now you now have guys who take advantage of that, or the real Luciferianists, or the Satanists, Now that's Satanists, okay? They dabble in the stuff which is confusion. Watch this, because we're already confused here. So, there's just degrees of confusion. Boom. They say, yeah. But then you go to those festivals. The Pride. I haven't been myself. I'm not going there. I'm not advising anyone to. I'm not taking any of my children there. None of the people I love I'll advise to ever go there. Okay? Including you, because I love you. Don't do that. You know why? Inside there's people with their balls fucking hanging out, bro. What do you mean? There's half-naked people showing children. Lust. Spirit of lust is rife in there. What do you mean? I'm expressing myself. Bro, put on some shorts, bro. I got my children here. What are you doing? Quickly before now, 𝙎𝙘𝙗𝙗 late much. I don't know who you're going to call if you got friends or backup, because your balls are out. It's your prides. It's not prides. No, it's a misplaced energy. That's what we do. We misplace our fire. You see? We got energy to create. That's melanin. Why do you think they put us in matchbox spaces all over the planet? Townships? Mkuku? In America, y'all call it projects. In Brazil, we say, or in South America, we say favelas. Same, but different. Huh? See? We now must become emotionally intelligente. And see, it is an agenda. The whole design. Luciferian false light programming agenda. I'm going to make a live like that. Thank you. So I can make some clarity. Luciferian false light programming agenda. What is that? What does it look like? So I can even take us back in terms of ages and time, okay? How it started to glitch in. Because it had to glitch in through what you call saviors. A Yeshua, a Krishna, a Buddha, anybody who can drive these home. Where are these things? Who can instill these or make the space, the condition. Hence why they say human condition. It's in my book, right? This is part of the human condition. 7 deadly sins. It is a part of the human condition. It is the human condition. Luciferian false light programming. Once again, I do go by Baba Lex. Thank you for joining me nicely on this one in terms of teachings. But also watch out for this full moon, guys. Okay? It's in Cancer, so I did give the properties of both Cancer and also Capricorn because they are they directional. What's it called? Signs. Okay, they cardinal, right? Which means you are now have to pivot yourself. Okay, what are you doing? It's in the opposite direction of where you're going. All right, take stock in your own. The full moon will be exact on the 13th. This moon day coming. Okay, on a moon day, it's full moon. Okay, those of you who become lunatic, take a fast. Take stock of that. Or fast not just from food, people, places, and things. Take stock of what it's doing to you. If you're someone who sees yourself as a leader of the future, okay? Those who, even in your own communities, even if they laugh you, mauiwan, do it. Even better. You know you are in the best space because guess what? Women lie. Men lie. Energy never lie. You feel me? Energy never lie. Energy will never ever take you elsewhere. It's what you then now do with the energy. Because that will also show you that there's no such thing as good or bad. See? You feel what I'm saying, guys? There we go. There we go. I love it. Medusa. I love it. Exactly. Gematria calculator. That's it, Crowley. Thank you so much. A moderator's not in here, so I just got to quickly do this myself. Let me pin this comment before I get out of here. So yes, the Gematria calculator. There it is. Or numerology calculator. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you, Crowley. Thank you so much. Wow. Please send me a private message. All right. I'll also tap in with you. Lovely, lovely stuff. Thokozani. Yeah, true that. Yep, sir. We out here. It's only truth, radical honesty. But that's part of my ethos. It's also conscious consistency. You see? Even when the doors are closed, even when at night, even when nobody there, I'm still fasted. See? I'm still being. Okay? I'm not doing. That's what we've been human doing, not human being. It's another glitch in the system, you see? Sure, look at those eyes though. You see, because I'm tapping into other realms, I'm able to see other things now. I also do have some sessions you guys can book for January. $150 for 45 minutes. I'm being very nice, guys. So utilize it. Okay, it's through my WhatsApp channel. Okay, just go into the catalog and you'll see. Shout out 𝙎𝙘𝙝𝙗. I see you got a B as your profile. Interesting. Hexagon 666. We're just talking about that. Yes, Crowley, we are all born into sin. See, you know what sin is? Let me leave you with this as well. Sin is simply born into Helios, right? Hell. You're born into a plane, right? Boom. Right? But you're a frequency. So you come in on a frequency. But what do frequencies look like? A wave. Sine wave. So you were born like this. This is your life. This is a timeline of you. But they can come like a lot of them. See? Waves and troughs. Bad times. Oh, maybe disease. Oh, good times. Oh, I learned that. Oh, achievements. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, but they then now in your time light or in Helios, in hell, horizon, it's just the sun, where the sun can, you see? Also, water always finds its level. You won't let water find its level on a ball. Let me spin a ball here. Let me hold it and spin it or whatever. And then you're going to pour water on there and keep it on there. See? Senseless. That's how our senses get bamboozled. Boom. Born into sin. Then that also speaks to the Ankh. This is the sine wave. Sine wave. See? So what I'm showing you, this is sine wave gnosis. And then this is the Ankh. So you birthed through the portal of womb, man, onto a plane, in a frequency. You start sine waving. Beautiful. That is your energy. That's how it represents on a. If I had to put you on a graph, you'd be a lot of these. Maybe those of you who are wild outside would be like. You'd be like this. You'd be like this downstairs. You'd be like that. You come in, then just death. That's what death is. You see, death. So this is the sine wave or life wave, right? Good times or heaven on earth. Yeah. And then underneath here, hell on earth. Now you're really dancing just here with death culture, with Luciferianism. Every day is like, ish. Do I even want to live here? Ish. See? You see? Shout out Paulie baby. Yes, www.gematrix.org. Thank you so much, Crowley. Appreciate, love that. And hi Pulane, how you feeling? I just entered, did not hear the topic. Kindly update. Full moon in Cancer. Well, it's my 72-hour water only full moon fast taking place from Saturday the 11th of January of Janus till Tuesday the 14th. Yeah, Tuesday the 14th, 6 to 6 p.m. your time zone, because I also have a lot of internationals who usually fast with me. I've been doing the fast, my own fasting method, 72-hour water only full moon fast, since 2020. So we're approaching 5 years now, consistent. But me, myself fasting, and on my journey, I started being consistently fasting from 2018, late 2018, 2020. 2019. That's when I started kicking into gear and started to realize all of these Luciferian false light programs. You feel me? Thank you for that, Crowley. And then also, who just joined, yes, this is it, but it's going to go on a replay. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll put on the replay as soon as nowish. Okay? Shout out Beverly Campbell, shout out Ompile, shout out everybody. If there's any more questions, please, this will be on a replay at Lex Stays Liquid on my YouTube channel. This has been about the full moon in Cancer, which is going to be exact full on Monday, Moon Day, the 13th. Okay? Once again, your emotions are governed by water. The full moon is interacting with your waters. Hence, we have lunatic. So if you don't want to be a lunatic, if you don't want to be wild, okay, take stock of my information, put it in your formation through your grid, aka chakras, aka organs, okay, dimensionalizers, aka tissues, okay, aka glands, which bring out the hormones. You see, so if all of that is off balance, which means your waters, yourself, CELLPH, potential hydrogen, is in acidosis through your solar plexus, whatever you ingest or don't, alcohol, especially, ujwala, it's poisson. We got to cleanse. That's why we fast over the full moon, because we're not looking to be lunatics. We cleanse it within and therefore without. Everything begins to become normal. You begin to regain your power back. Not aiguti ambobambi koloko. No, we don't get weapons. Once you ascend your consciousness, you are the weapon. And once again, you don't operate in darkness. Therefore, guess what? You are a light being. You traverse the cosmos with your melanin. You see, this is the gift that we have. I am Baba Lex. Thank you for tuning in. Continue to tune in. And also, attune to yourself and your cells. My first book, The Law of Attunement Teachings, Book 1. The link for pre-orders will be out by Friday this week. That is this strength, not this week, because we strengthen by the strength end, not weakened by the weekend. Okay, so that link will be available. Just look around. Please continue to share. I have a lot of these teachings on my YouTube channel. All right, especially this week, last week. Also Fridays and Mondays, Moon Days, will be going live with these teachings. All right, there's going to be the topic coming up by later today. I'm going to put it up. I do have a few things I have to get to, and also get to myself and my cells. We always are tuning. Remember, remain blissful. Thokozani, and stay liquid. Thokozani